What's up, YouTube? So we got ourselves another balance adjustment preview. Let's just get started. Hopefully it's nothing. Oh, this is actually a short list. Let's see here. Apocalypse Ravi. Did we really need this? But okay. Apocalypse Ravi, Architect Laika, Zio, Ran, Zahhak, Schuri, Hasol. Okay, first off, this right here, I know a lot of people are going to be like, does Cleve really need help? Yes, Cleve needs help because there's too much going on. So I'm assuming like one of these Cleve characters is one of two things that's going to happen with this. Either they're going to be, some of them are going to be extinction units, or they're going to help with evasion like Zahhak. I'm pretty sure Zahhak's going to have like some type of thing that helps evasion. But Apocalypse Ravi is like, do we really need to add her to the mix? I don't know, but hey, let's see. For sure, sunglasses. Okay, so more mitigation for turn 2. Target. Oh, they're changing the what is target? Is that the one that is like takes away evasion? I think. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, Apocalypse Ravi. We're gonna start with this. So increases critical hit chance by 30%. Now it increases penetration resistance by 30%. Yeah, that's better. That's better. At the moment of being attacked, consumes 10 fighting spirit. After being attacked, consumes 10. Okay, so still the same thing, but like now it's afterwards instead of just being attacked while getting it. Okay, that's cool. So what's this? Damage dealt by this skill increases every time somebody dies, affecting only stack up to 3 times. Oh wait, no, this is. Let's go to this. Yeah. When an ally dies, grants War God to the caster, resets cooldown of this skill. Oh, so she just gets to do that if somebody dies. So you can't like. Oh wow, okay. War God increases defense penetration of Deliverance Soul Exchange by 50%. Dispelled after the effect activates, and now she gets more crit chance instead of effect resistance. This was always weird to me, the effect resistance. But now she gets crit chance to herself. Okay. She's better. Yeah, for sure. She's better. She's definitely going to be able to last longer in fights. You can't really reset her now. Like you can't like stall and reset her skills. So yeah, this is a buff. How much of a difference this will make, I'm not too sure. But at the same time, I can see her actually being really good for like 5th picks or 4th picks, somewhere like that, right? With a good tank down team, yeah, this could work possibly because the penetration resistance by 30% is actually pretty big. This is pretty good. Yeah, it's a good buff for Apocalypse Ravi in my opinion. All right, now we start with the cleaves. Architect Laika. Let's see. Before, she just had combat resist. Oh, they just added something. Damage dealt increased proportion of the caster's speed. Okay, so she's a speed character now. I don't know if that's a good thing, but we'll see. Okay, laying the groundwork. After using this skill, when the enemy is inflicted with target, increases combat awareness of the caster by 50%. Okay. Granting increased attack to the caster for 2 turns. After using this skill, when the enemy is inflicted with target, grants an extra turn to the caster. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I should look at the after one. Is there any much of a difference? No, there's not. Okay, but yeah, that's better for sure. Instead of combat readiness, you get an extra turn. Okay, what does this do? With everything going as planned, attacks all enemies, and when the enemy is defeated, inflicts extinction. There it is. Okay, there it is. I was like, one of these Cleve characters definitely is going to have extinction because there's too much revive in the meta right now. So yeah, she's a extinction unit that scales on speed, and gets an extra turn. Solid, definitely will help GVG for sure. RTA wise, probably helps too. I'm not too sure, but hey, it's a buff. It's definitely better than what she was before. Now it depends on how much target gets buffed, because they're gonna buff this too. So I'm assuming it's gonna help her kit overall. We'll see though. Zio. Okay, now this one, like, I don't understand. Let me see. At the start of the first battle, increase the combat readiness by 20%. At the start of the first battle, increase the... Okay, so 10% more combat readiness for Zio. Did he need this? Has the speed threshold gotten that bad to the point where you actually need Zio to have 30% combat readiness? I don't think so. But maybe there's something they're gonna release in the future that could threaten Zio. And I hope they don't. Because that's just me speculating, but like... Giving him 10% more, now you're just guaranteeing him the first turn, even though he was like already kind of guaranteed the first turn. You'd have to like go against somebody that's extremely high level cleave to be able to like get in front of a Zio, usually. So, did he need this? Is it good though? Yes. Okay, now what is this? Soul burn effect ignores effect resistance. Okay, this I feel like he should have had from the beginning. Even though I don't like this, but for Zio to be effective, he needs to do his debuffs. So it's like him having to ignore effect resistance on Soul Burn basically makes it so you don't have to put effectiveness on him anymore. You don't really need the effectiveness build anymore. All you just need is souls. Now, mind you, you're still gonna have to have a little bit of effectiveness just in case you're going against somebody that like stops your souls. But most people who cleave with Zio already stop. Already pre-ban Bellion, so this just makes cleave Zio a lot better. Honestly. So yeah, I mean, this is a buff for sure. Zio, I didn't really think he needed a buff, but this helps cleave a lot. That alone helps cleave a lot. All right, Rand, my boy, what did they do to you, man? Because Rand isn't as good anymore. He fell off pretty hard. Grants immunity to all allies for 2 turns before granting skill nullifier once to the caster. Okay, so now that's in this instead of the S3. Gotcha. And then what's this? Attacks the enemy with the... Oh, no, let's go there after. Attacks the enemy with a sword. Dispels 2 buffs before 100% chance to inflict stigma for 2 turns and 85% chance to decrease defense for 2 turns. Grant skill nullifier to... Okay, so that's gone. Now it's frostbite and restrict. Huh. For 2 turns. And a critical hit will have an 85% chance to inflict decreased defense for 2 turns. So now he needs crit to give the defense. Okay, I mean, most brands already use crit, so this doesn't really affect them too much. He's essentially like... He's kind of like Laika with this. Kind of. Not the same, of course, because you don't have damage reduction. But like... This is definitely a buff though, 100% a buff. Does it make him better? Does it make him worth using? Yeah, with the restrict, I mean, he probably doesn't get hit as much anymore. I don't know. I think this is definitely a buff. We'll have to see how much of a difference it makes though. Let's see here. Critical hit chance. Oh yeah, that's so much better for him. Now he's going to be a lot easier to build. Okay. Yeah, this is a good buff for Ran. I just wonder if this is enough. But who knows? It might be. I mean, shoot. It's a lot better than what he was before. Alright, we got Zahhak now. Small one for Zahhak. Increases critical hit chance by 50% when attacking, and now it's increased hit chance and critical hit chance by 50%. So he's always going to target the person. He's not going to have an issue when it comes to just killing evasion units. Cool. Now before this, he used to dispel 2 buffs from the ally and the caster before increasing combat readiness of the ally by 15%. Now before increasing combat readiness by 30%. Okay, 30% now. Grants increased attack and increased hit chance to the caster for 3 turns. So he just basically always hits. Yeah, this is a good buff. Yeah, okay, so this is the other one that helps against evasion. Yeah, I mean, they have one that helps against revive. They'll have another one that helps against evasion. So yeah, this is definitely what Cleave needed, in my opinion. So now instead of increasing attack of the target and the caster for when using a library plan. I use this for my I use it for PvE from my expo. Increases damage dealt by vulnerability exposed by 10%. Okay, so now he does more damage. But like this was good for PvE or like GVG stuff. This was actually really good. Damn. I'm kind of disappointed they took that away. But you know, he's a better one-to-one counter to evasion, so buff is warranted. It's okay. I think this is a good buff for him. I mean, I think it's the only thing you could have done for him, really. Alright, Schuri. This is the fire Schuri, yeah? Attacks the enemy with a pistol with a 30% chance to inflict poison for 2 turns. Okay. Now it damage dealt increased proportion to the target's max health. He's a health scaler now? What? Okay. A critical hit will double the amount of focus gained. Oh. Oh. That's pretty good. If you guys know how Schuri works with his focus bar, that's pretty damn good, actually. That's a lot better than poison, in my opinion. Yeah, good. Okay. So explosive. So before now, it's something added. At the start of the first battle, gain 3 focus, so he just gets more focus. Okay, cool. Okay, rifle shot. When the caster stacks focus in 3 or more, this skill is enhanced into full burst. A successful attack with full burst always results in a critical hit, decreasing combat readiness of all enemies by 30%. Okay. Attacks all enemies with the rifle and decreases combat readiness by 30% when focus is full. Consumes all, increasing damage dealt and ignore effect resistance. So he just gets effect resistance for free. He just ignores effect resistance for free when his combat readiness is full. Oh yeah, he's a solid he's always been a solid pick for imprints, but now it's like if you can just do this and you can get his focus up, I can see somebody using Freerin with this character and doing some nasty cleaves. Okay, yeah, this is a good buff. Yeah, this is good for Schuri. This is a good buff for sure. All right, now we got Hasol. Does this mean they're gonna do a specialty change? Because I think it's about time she gets one. Alright, so the amount recovered from this skill 1 is increased. Or no, this skill is increased. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Increases additional damage of Swift Cut and Punishing Strike by 1.5 additional damage increase. Effect stacks up to 5 times now. Okay, so wow, so they just gave her more damage. Okay. And grants a barrier to the caster. Now it grants immunity to the caster for 3 turns. That's pretty good too. I mean, yeah, these are solid buffs. Is she getting a specialty change though? Because normally whenever they do stuff like this, that means a specialty change is incoming. So if she gets a specialty change, that's gonna be nice. She's definitely one of my favorite 3 stars. Mature sunglasses. When attacked, grants 7 to 14% damage reduction. When attacked, grants 10 to 20% damage reduction. Okay, so they just increased the damage reduction. Yeah, this is a good buff. This is solid. Alright, now target. This is the main meat and potatoes. Increases damage suffered by 50% and decreases evasion by 15%. Decreases damage suffered by 50% and decreases evasion by 50%. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Wow, that's actually really good. That makes Laika like basically just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. No more revive and no more evasion. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, yeah. This is a good buff for Cleave. That's a good thing for Cleave. Now they can just use target a lot. That's really good. And yeah, that's it. That is it. Okay, well, let me see the first comment first. So Zio, ignore, ER, Ram, basically fire Laika. Yeah, that's what I said. And Laika, Zahhak. Yeah, this person's pretty much summed it up well. I mean, this is good buffs. It's a good balance patch. I definitely do believe that Cleave needs help right now because the amount of stuff that is being pushed out for turn 2. Now, mind you, Cleave has always dominated turn 2 to a degree. But it's just getting to insane. It's just getting insane. Like I don't think we need this much revive. And then you got ML, a new ML that came out. It's just Nah, you don't need all of this. Like ML Yoha, she just adds on to the badness. You don't need that. So doing this type of buffs for next season, I think is a smart choice. These are good buffs. I think these are really good buffs. Apocalypse Ravi, solid. Architect Laika, very good now as a counter pick for Cleave. Zeo, I mean, it's Zeo. Any buff makes them better. Ran, definitely better than he used to be. Zahhak, really good against evasion now. Really good against evasion. Schuri, a very nice imprint, that's for sure. Now he scales off health too, so that's really good. And Hasol did a good thing, and then mature sunglasses. This right here is like, this just makes evasion so much better to go against, and I love the fact that they buffed this, because right now evasion characters are they're just too much. Along with Lady of the Scales, just too much. But yeah, this is a very solid list. I would say they did a great job with this balance patch. It was straightforward, simple. You get what you get. It's a cleave patch mostly. They gave turn 2 Apocalypse Ravi. I really do like this balance patch. I think it's a solid balance patch. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think about this balance patch. Is there anyone that you're really excited about? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.